What's good, traders? It's Cashflow Nexus back with another video, and we are on Bitcoin yet again. So yes, Bitcoin has doing some tremendous things lately, and everybody's speculating what is going to happen to Bitcoin. And if you're new to this channel, please right now go ahead and subscribe to this channel for more content in the future. I'm doing my best to give out great and valuable content to you guys that you would like, and I want to see you guys succeed in not just your trading career, but in your in your life, your day-to-day life as well. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. All right, let's get into it. So looking at Bitcoin from the monthly time frame, I still stand by what I have marked up here until I am proven wrong. And today, Bitcoin is at a crucial level. So I'm gonna start with the monthly time frame and start, breaking it down to the 4-hour time frame, which is what I see the next move happening. So looking at the monthly time frame, we have a potential triangle pattern right here, and this being a triangle pattern in my eyes, I'm not saying it is, but for what I'm seeing, we could see this action here. Come down here. Ooh, let me go ahead and erase that. So we could get this action here. We come down, come in here, come down, and boop, or same reaction but come to the downside. So right now it's all speculation what's happening, but that's long term, trading. Right now I'm looking at I'm looking at what can potentially be for what is going on with not just the cryptos, not just with Bitcoin, but what is going on for now. Let's see. So if we take a closer look, why can't I get this off my charts? Okay, let's see. Let's take that. Bam. Okay, good. We got it off. But anyway, let's go down to the weekly time frame. So we have been we have strong resistance at this level. The bears, finally decided to get some guts and started to, push the market down or have somewhat of a corrective move. And now looking at this, I want to move this here. But yeah, looking at it now, I see the market is starting to turn bearish, and a lot of people have been saying, "Oh no, Bitcoin there's such strong belief that Bitcoin's just gonna fly straight up," and as much as people want to see that, it's not really realistic for that to happen. Could it happen? Yeah, it probably could, but realistically, no, because there's not enough people on one side of the coin saying, some people don't believe in Bitcoin yet. Some people do believe in it, and it's at that point where, people are trying to, learning for themselves what Bitcoin actually is, and Bitcoin is breaking mainstream now, especially after Donald Trump has said a few things, and also government is starting to look into Bitcoin more and starting to see potential value in it. So it's still hard to say what's going to happen with the price, but right now I have bearish tendencies for Bitcoin, and I've been saying this for quite a while, especially looking at the monthly time frame at that potential triangle. It's just bouncing up and down. So as you see on the weekly time frame, I have zones that I have put out. We have been in this zone for quite a while, and it looks like it's starting to make its way, to the downside. As far as this zone, it's been in here for the last, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. It's been in this zone, so that's not bad. It's just showing that momentum to the upside has started to decrease, and A lot of people are starting to doubt Bitcoin. A lot of people are starting to say, okay, what's going on? So they bought they bought in a little too high from FOMO, and that's because they're not traders. They're just going by word of mouth of what Bitcoin is and what it's been doing as of lately. So let's go down to a daily time frame and get a closer glance at what's going on. So as I was saying, we have been in a range for the last 5 weeks, from here to here, and finally Bitcoin is making its move. Uh, I do see it coming down to test, this region, like the 8,000, 8,500 zone, just to get, back to, and even if it does come down that far, that'll be, we'll be breaking the 61 Fibonacci zone. So that could potentially mean it could come down here once we break that Fibonacci zone and break this trend line right here. So that is just what I'm seeing as of now. We are in this zone is a crucial zone. I have it read for that reason. It's a crucial zone right now. And here too, it's very crucial if we ever get past this 14K, 13K zone up here. Is it possible right now? Well, it still is possible. Is it likely? Only time will tell. But I do see, some action going on in this where it's at currently right now. It's in a special place, especially on the 4-hour time frame, which I'm about to show you guys in a minute. But looking at it, we could test here again and come back to the upside and break to the upside, or we could come back test here again and then come back down and then break back up to the upside. So there's so many scenarios of how this could play out, but right now the time frame that I'm paying attention to the most is the 4-hour time frame, and I'm going to show you why. So let's just hop on it. So right now, so I had this line marked up right here because that was the highest for the day. But it looks like we have broken that. But this 4-hour candle has not closed yet. If you know, we could very well come down right below here and see these two lines these two hot pink lines. See, here's the lowest for the day, and here's the highest for the day. But now we have broken higher for the day. So right now it looks like if we could have a good close here, we could move to the upside, possibly come up here, retest, and if we get a break at this zone, move higher to the upside. So depending on how this 4-hour candle closes, that's what will be my next move on what I will do in this market. We have already broken our conversion line, our baseline, which is Kijinsen right here. So this being breached already is showing us good signs back to the upside. I'm never going to downplay what could possibly happen. We could also break here, could possibly get a fake out, then come back to the downside. But always from what I know with the system that I use and how I trade, my entry, if we could get a close at this, I would put my entry right in here and my stop loss right about at where this pink line is. That's just how I would trade this. And my take profit would be somewhere in this region. And if we could get a breach at this, in this turbulence of the cloud right here, we could probably go a little bit higher, which is what I would like to see. But it's all depending on how this 4-hour candle is going to close. Me personally, I'm just playing the waiting game, playing and watching the market very carefully, very closely to see how things are going to play out. I do, if we could sustain and come down here and break this region, we could probably, come down here and test this zone again. And if we could test that zone again, get a breach here and come to the downside at this 8,500 level, and so on into lower regions, which will be very healthy for the market. And if we do come down to this zone, and I'm going to put a line here. If we could come down to, this zone here, let's go to the weekly time frame, see what that looks like. That'll be like, close to 6,000, which wouldn't be bad. And if we do get down there, it'll be coming here. Let's see, let me put another line here. We come into the top of this flat part of the cloud, which will be very good, support at this point. So we could, come down here, then break back to the upside is what we could potentially see. But for now, that's my analysis on, what I see Bitcoin potentially doing. I would love to see a downside, momentum after all this parabolic movement. It's time for some type of correction. And if you go back in the past, these look exactly the same or very similar to what has happened in the past. So this looks like this right here. So we could potentially see this downward movement again to the downside and test again for the 4,000 region and back up. So it's just speculation right now. I am favoring the bears in this trade. No, in trading right now, just based off of this. But if we could keep this here and break past, we actually could also range in between here and then move to the upside. So right now I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. I'm not gonna jump the gun. It's just gonna be a patient game, and watching the market very carefully and playing very aggressive in this market. So that's what I have for my analysis. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment with your thoughts and your strategies and what you want to see in the market, and subscribe to my channel if you like what I'm presenting to you guys. The system that I use is the Ichimoku system. Cryptocurrencies, follow the market of the structure of Ichimoku very well, if you could see here. And if you guys want to see more Ichimoku videos or more educational videos on how to use Ichimoku in the future, just let me know. Just let me know in the comments and tell me what you think about this video. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more, and just subscribe and safe trading, and have a blessed trading life. God bless you guys. Peace.